Big hole. There he goes down to the 20-yard line. Angling to the 15. Gone, baby. 5. End zone. Touchdown, Detroit Lions.
Cade to the basket. Hooks on the run. He hits it. Pistons it back up.
Pass over the line. Here's Kane on a change. He scores! He caught the Flyers changing. Patrick Kane with a shot inside the left goal post.
It's Williams in motion. Low snap. Melrose stopped. Michigan makes a stand and comes up with a milestone playoff victory.
Is the Sports Kid Podcast. Here is your host, the Sports Kid.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm the Sports Kid, and this is my dad, and we're here to bring you the latest on Detroit sports and more.
That is right. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry, we are having some technical difficulties, of course. The streaming service that we're using is not wanting to pick up our microphone system, so the audio that's coming through the live stream right now is actually picking up from the MacBook, but we are still recording the live audio. This will be pushed out to all major streaming platforms.
It might be fine now. Yeah.
No, it's still picking up through the... Yeah, it will sound fine.
No, I'm saying it's like for them.
Yeah, they'll be able to hear it. They just won't hear all of our special effects.
Oh.
So, but we thank you guys for tuning in. This is episode 24. There should be quite a few new listeners this week. We have an exciting giveaway.
Holy.
This is Emery's first time seeing...
There's 78 people?
We've got 78 people in on this giveaway. So I went through...
So we're just doing one spin.
We can figure that out in a little bit when you want to do the giveaway. Wow. So we're at 78, and then let's look up. Emery has not seen the latest on the YouTube. Our goal...
We're at 117. I saw it today.
Oh, you did look?
Yeah.
We were trying to increase our YouTube subscribers. We are at 117. So... pretty good. I think we were at 40 or 50 or something.
Yeah, like 53 or something when we started.
So
you could just do 117 minus 78.
Yeah, so pretty good. We do have the jersey sitting here behind us. We're live in the studio. We have the Detroit Tigers game on the TV. Emery is pulling the jersey in front of the microphone. Sounds like a thunderstorm. There's that.
Very cool.
Decide when you want to give that away.
Yeah.
Other than that, latest news and updates for the podcast. Really, that's it. We've got a lot of new subscribers this last couple weeks. We are officially sponsored by the NOXA, the North Oakland Staffing Agency. If you're looking to hire, if you're looking to change jobs or careers, make sure to check out the North Oakland Staffing Agency, THENOKSA, the NOXA.com. They are hiring and placing full-service staffing firms, so make sure to check them out. Other than that, that is all that I have right now. Emery, what do you have for us?
So we've got a great show for you today, as always. We're going to be talking about the Tigers, the MLB All-Star Game, and of course, announcing the winner of the giveaway. But you'll have to stay tuned later for that. But first, the recent scores and updates. So, I believe yesterday, I can't remember. The Tigers beat the Guardians 7-2. In 10 innings, Riley Green had a homer, and Trey Sweeney also had a homer, and Tarek Skubal had 10 strikeouts on the day.
Yeah, he's
again.
He's elite.
Yeah.
He's the best.
And then in the Tigers series against the Nationals, they actually lost the series.
Keep going.
Surprisingly, 1-2. Spencer Torkelson had a home run, and Riley Green had a home run, and that was, or 2 home runs, and those were the highlights of the series. And then in the Tigers series against the Guardians, they swept the Guardians in their series. Of course, Scooble had 10 strikeouts. Zach McKinstry and Spencer Torkelson both had homers. And those are the highlights of the past week of the recent scores and updates.
Nice. Yeah, so Tigers are just on fire lately.
Oh,
I mean, just all season, but
yeah,
we've never seen better Tiger baseball than this.
Yeah.
Rolling into the All-Star week next week.
Is it? How long is the All-Star break? Like,
I think it's just 1 week.
so it's basically like a vacation, kind of.
Yeah.
Well, for the All-Stars, they don't really get a vacation, but.
Right. I'm going to tune in real quick here to the chat. A couple comments rolling in. We got Mel Stevens from Tallahassee. We have Brandino, 1454. Hello.
Yeah.
My mother, Penny. And we got Billy Owens Jr. What a huge extra inning for the Tigers against the Guardians, huh? Amazing. Yeah, that was nuts yesterday.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, the fact that they were down 1-0 or something in the ninth inning.
Yeah.
And then they scored like 7, they scored, well, obviously 1 run.
Right,
And then
they
they
tied it
scored
up.
like 6 in that 10 innings.
Yeah, that was. But that's what I think we've got to a point where that's what we expect out of the Tigers. Right?
Yeah.
It's no longer. I was talking
50-50.
Right. Usually we're used to at this stage of the game. Are the Tigers going to be 500 by the All-Star break? Like I think last couple years, that was kind of the goal. It was such a low expectation to just hope that they were at 500 by the All-Star break. And I think we're
40 games above it or something?
No, 23.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yesterday I think we were like 23 games above 500.
Oh.
So, this is a different Tigers team. What's their record?
Yeah, look.
It's 50...
53-34.
Yeah.
Or 57-34.
57 minus 34, 23.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, 23 games above 500 is just crazy. Now that I heard there's this magic number they're talking about. Have you heard about that?
No.
So the Tigers have to win. I think the magic number is like 59.
And then they guarantee you make the playoffs?
Yeah.
Oh.
59 more wins clinches the playoffs for them.
59 more?
59 more.
They need 110 wins? Or I thought you needed...
Pretty sure it's 59 more wins. No, I guess I'm wrong. I was reading, there was some debates about it. I am wrong.
Yes.
I thought it seemed like crazy, but these guys, I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's actually one more. It's 59 total.
Yeah, see, that's what I thought. I was like...
That's what I thought too. And I was
59 more is like 120 wins.
I was reading all these comments about it, trying to figure out what people were talking about.
Yeah, because 120 wins is would be the most in a season ever.
Right, that's really good.
That's only losing 40 games.
So the Detroit Tigers' magic number to clinch a playoff spot is 1. This means they need just one more win or one more loss by the Twins to secure. Okay.
So they pretty much make it. Well, they just have to win this game.
They've won 30 of their last 41 games.
That's pretty good. That's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, we got a new sponsorship potentially rolling in.
Childers Builders.
Childers Builders.
We love more sponsors.
We do love sponsors. So yeah, a couple more comments here. Billy Owens Jr. Wild pitch got us home crazy. Brandino says that was a crazy wild pitch to bring it in overtime. It was. It feels nice to see the Tigers play this good again. It really does. Tigers baseball used to just be like, for the longest, at least last 10 years or so, kind of just good summer background noise. I like to listen to it on the radio. You talk Tigers, very low expectations, like I said. Try to get to 500 by the All-Star break would be good.
I wonder if they had Mickey here.
It's just a whole new... The Mickey era is over. You can't even bring that into the conversation anymore.
Yeah.
So here, I had a question for you. I don't know what you had next.
Do
you want to talk Tigers, All-Stars?
We could, yeah.
What did you have?
I had the All-Star game.
Tigers next. #1. So let me ask you the question.
Okay, hold on, wait. I'm excited for this. I don't know.
#1, do you know who the All-Stars are? The
Yes.
Tigers are sending.
Mm-hmm.
Who?
So, they're sending 4 All-Stars, I think. Gleyber Torres, Javier Baez, Riley Green, and Tarek Skubal are there 4. Oh, Colt Keith has had a homer.
Breaking news. Colt Keith solo home run. Very nice.
The guy only had 5 pitches.
So, okay, you got the All-Star team,
Mm-hmm.
or the 4.
Yeah,
There's
3
been a
starters.
lot of debate of whether or not additional Tigers deserve a spot on the All-Star team. So I want
Is
to
that
know.
the question?
Yes, #1. What are your thoughts about that? And if you could send another Tiger, who would it be?
4 is a lot. So I don't think that they really need to send another player. Like they have, like the comment from Mel from Tallahassee says they have 3 starters, and Gleyber Torres, Riley Green, and Baez all starters, and Skubal's a reserver, I think.
Yeah, well, I think that's still kind of up for debate of whether or not Skubal's going to start.
Yeah. But no, I don't think that they should have another one. But if they did, that'd be hard. Probably Torkelson, or maybe Kerry Carpenter, but
He's been injured. He's supposed to come back, I think, later this week.
Yeah, probably Torkelson, but 4 is a good number. I don't think you need to send 5.
Okay. I agree. I think when you look at the MLB, did that one just go deep?
Yeah, that's a bomb.
Another absolute
Oh, I forgot to mention Zach McKinstry.
bomb. Zach McKinstry
He's
just smoked one to right field.
Yeah, Zach McKinstry has been playing very good baseball.
And there's a souvenir for a boy from Romeo.
Did you see the game of the day? I think it was the 4th of July game. Him and Riley Green were just hugging in the dugout.
Yeah. Jeez, the Tigers are up 5-1 right now, bottom of the 7th. Putting up a clinic right now.
It's like, oh nice, you have another home.
So, yeah, anyway, back to the All-Star thing, there's a lot of debate, kind of. Skubal, actually, there's a little interview with Skubal, the Scoobs, is kind of upset. He thinks that more of the players should be going to the All-Star game.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I guess if you're the #1 team, you might be able to put 5. You should be able to.
But I think every team gets to send at least one player.
Yeah.
So, which I think is good.
That gives.
It gives
the
everybody.
better teams get to send.
Well, and it gives everybody some representation, which I like.
Yeah.
So I'm pulling up here because Yeah, this is what I was looking at earlier. So on the Tigers website, let me see. I'm going to share the screen real quick. Give me just a second. Let's get this switched around.
Oh, I need water. Oh, I thought it was gone.
Sharing the screen.
Oh.
Here we go. Alright. So you guys should be able to see this.
Man, Riley Green's dominant up there.
Yeah, let me get this stretched appropriately.
Can you spot the imposter? Man.
There we go. Perfect.
McKinsey? Jeez.
So you look at team leaders, OPS. Well, number one, there's like a very familiar face across all of these.
5.
Stats. So you got
Team leader, Riley Green.
Riley Green.
Torkelson, Riley Green.
But yeah, some familiar names across all 3 of these, really, or all 6 of these. Sorry. So you got OPS, Riley Green, and you got Torque.
Torkelson's in every category, I think.
Yeah. Not in runs.
No, because he's the top leader.
Yep. Well, yeah. Sorry, I'm looking down here. You got McKinstry.
Yeah.
He's in
first in hits, besides Green.
Yeah, but batting average 285.
Torque is only at 236, but
Home runs.
we got Green, Torque with 20, Kerry Carpenter with 16, and then Baez at 10.
So let me ask, now that you see this, what do you think? We got another comment. My Aunt Catherine Grant tuned in. Thank you.
Did they pull this guy? Or no, the inning ended.
So what do you think? You mentioned to the 3R already.
Yeah.
Does anybody,
3 or 4, but
right, well, including Scoobs. Does McKinstry deserve a spot?
I don't really know. You could consider all of them all-stars because they're all good, but we're not handing out participation trophies. So
that's why it gets tricky, right? Like
they're all good.
They have a good team. Here's what's cool to think about is we're actually debating of how many of these guys are that good that they're potentially all-stars. Right?
Yeah.
When you got 5, let's say
like more like 6.
Well, that's not even count school right now.
Oh, yeah, 6. Easily.
5 to 6 guys.
Actually 5.
Let's say 5 guys that you could easily say would be all-stars.
Yeah.
Like, take one of these guys, put him out on another team. All-star.
Depends.
Torkelson? If Torkelson was on the Rays...
Oh, yeah.
He's going to the All-Star game.
You could put him on the Rockies and they'd win more games.
Oh, you could put just about anybody on the Rockies and they... So let's look at pitching now. So, of course...
Saves Vest. That's... No.
Of course, you got Scoobs.
Why is Vest's picture like that?
I don't know. He does kind of look... I do not remember him looking like that.
Yeah.
With a pointed chin. My buddy Josh Newsom tuning in. Thanks, Josh. He says, good problems to have. Lineup is solid. I agree. I mean, any of these guys I've been saying, talking to Emery on the side, different conversations we've had, any of these guys are a threat, right, when they're up to bat.
Oh, yeah.
Any of these guys can get up there and hit home runs when you need them, and that's what, to me, that's awesome. That's what you need. You look at Kerry Carpenter last year.
He was good.
But he hit one when it counted.
Yeah.
When we needed it.
And I do want to say, I know we're just kind of talking about mainly all-stars right now, and all, like, the good players, and I probably should talk about this when you're just mainly talking about the Tigers, but I kind of forgot. Jahmai Jones is good, too.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid.
Yeah.
What a way! Look at that sell on that. That looked a little high. Let's show this replay. That was high, but he sold it. He sold that thing.
There wasn't a second of delay. He's like. Phew.
So yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody. We are live in the studio. Have the Tigers game on here.
Do they still have the home run derby? Yes.
The Tigers are smoking the Rays right now.
Yeah, this is like a home run derby right here, but.
Yeah, this is basically a derby tonight. Sounds like Emery might be going to the game tomorrow.
Yeah. I think. I don't know.
Who's pitching?
Zach McKin. No, Jack Flaherty.
Jack Flaherty supposed to be pitching tomorrow night. Whoa, that was inside.
Jeez.
So I think that would be good to see Flaherty pitch, right?
Yeah.
He's not, Scooble right now is must-watch TV. When Scooble's pitching, you have to watch. Reminds me of the JV days, Justin Verlander. Must-see JV.
Do people call him that, JV?
Yeah, must-see JV.
Never heard of that.
Like must-see TV. Must-see JV.
Yeah, never heard of that.
But Flaherty's good too. I mean, he's right on this list. We're just behind Scoobs. So innings pitched.
Probably has the worst ERA though.
Strikeout. Yeah, he's not doing that great with ERA, but 109 strikeouts is nothing to complain about. Hannafy, high fly ball, deep center.
Why did it not look like he had a hat on?
I don't know. All right, so Flaherty, what's he at right now? 484.
Dude.
For ERA. Not the best.
No, but I say we trade him away again. Nickname Flair. Never once heard that.
Should the Tigers have brought him back from the Dodgers?
He's been fine. I think if we just let him go again, then the Dodgers will just yoink and then win the World Series. That's what they did last year.
So back to the All-Star thing, the thing I heard about earlier was that the Tigers are sending 4 currently, which I believe the Dodgers are also sending 4.
Yeah.
So back to that question, should the Tigers be sending more? I agree with you. I think...
But then you'd also have to have the Dodgers send more.
Right. 4 is a lot of players to send. Especially already having 3 starters. Like, you can't have the whole...
infield.
The whole team just... All right, here's our All-Stars.
We have Riley Green from the Tigers, Gleyber Torres from the Tigers, Javier Baez from the Tigers, and the starting pitcher, Scuba from the Tigers.
Yeah, you can't just have the whole team out there,
But and then that's the other thing is, like, if you were to have the Tigers send 5 players, which is what they'd be sending, then you'd have to have the Dodgers send 5 players. Because they have the same exact record. They both lead the American League and the National League.
Right. And I was listening to the radio this morning. Some of the stuff they were saying, it's the same thing. This is an exhibition game.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's supposed to be for fun. Obviously, you want the best representation out there from across the league.
Yep.
But you don't want just... I mean, it could end up being the Tigers versus the Dodgers.
Yeah.
And you don't want that. It's cool. Even Scooble, I think it was, he had mentioned... it's cool to interact with some of these other players from across the league.
Yeah.
They're playing with guys they don't usually get to play with, hanging out in the locker room with them, different things. So I think I'm with you. I agree. I think 4 is plenty. And I don't know who else you would send. So
Torkelson.
Probably Torque. We're going to switch back to this.
Or Doopy. Where's the thing?
Where's what?
Oh, it's
the
back
jersey is back there. When do you want to give the jersey away? What else do you have to talk about? Anything else with the Tigers that we need to discuss right now? The kid is coming back this week.
He already pitched.
When?
Pitched on the 4th of July.
The kid?
Yep. The kid. I think it was the 4th of July.
No? All right.
The kid.
The kid is back. How did he do?
Couldn't really tell you. I don't know. Probably fine.
Let's look. Reese Olson, the kid.
They won.
Let's find it here.
I don't know if he was the starter. But
Alright. You sure?
yeah. This isn't even all the Tigers.
Alright, we're trying to
Maybe
figure
it
out.
wasn't the fourth. I don't know. He pitched. He pitched. I'm telling you, I saw him. I saw him. Did I? Wait, maybe it was before that?
I don't know. We're looking up Reese Olson.
I thought I saw him. Yep, there he did. Right there, July 4th.
Why didn't it not just show up when we're looking at that? 3 strikeouts, 1 walk, 6 hits, 1 earned run, over 4 innings, basically. All right, well, I'm glad that he's back.
I told you!
Who did they option to Toledo?
No.
Justin Henry Malloy.
Oh,
All right.
cool.
All right. Anything else? I think actually I have a couple stats. Hold on.
We could talk about this.
We will talk about that. All right. Some Scooble stats. Remember how last week we were talking about how a lot of these like statistics or historical feats,
Oh, yeah.
you have to like combine them with something. So most scoreless starts with 10 plus strikeouts and no walks in a season since at least 1901.
What? Since 1901?
Most scoreless starts with 10 plus strikeouts and no walks in a season.
Who's this, Ty Cobb?
I don't know. I thought that was interesting.
Or wait, no, Ty Cobb isn't Cy Young. I don't
Well,
know.
then what's this one?
Ty Cobb. I keep saying Ty Cobb. He's not a pitcher.
All right, this was yesterday. Prior to today, the last time we won a game by 5 plus runs
In the
when trailing in the 9th inning or later, April 15th, 1979. That was a long time ago.
yeah, when was it? Was
50 years ago almost.
'46.
Yeah. Prior to yesterday, the last time the Tigers won a game by 5 plus runs when trailing in the 9th inning or later was April 15th, 1979. And then here's another one. This is not Detroit Tigers. This is about Paul Skeens.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Where would you rank him on the best? Like, top?
Second.
It's number 2.
Mhm. Next.
Do you know what his record is?
It's nowhere near as good as Scooble's. His team's so bad. But
So what is Scooble's record?
it's like 10-2.
We just had it pulled up here. 10. Yeah, I don't know how many losses, but I think you're right. About 10-2.
It's like 4-8 or something.
You're very close. Paul Skeen's record 4-7. His ERA 194.
It's better than Scooble's.
Strikeouts. Any guesses?
Like one, I don't know, probably more, I don't know, just as many as Scooble, I'd imagine.
125.
Okay.
And then his whip 92.
Okay.
Paul Skeens has allowed 25 earned runs in 19 starts so far this season. He has 7 games with 0 earned runs, and he allowed, or 0 earned runs allowed, and 5 games with 1 earned run allowed. But he's got a 4-7 record.
All you can do is blame the team.
He could be the best pitcher in baseball.
Yeah.
He's right up there with Scooble. Right?
Yeah.
We can't say he's the best.
Give him a good team. Yeah.
But he's 4-7. Like that's just a wasted.
Look at the Tiger.
Almost a wasted season for him.
Yeah. Look at the Pirates. The wasted season. His entire career's been wasted. Pirates baseball. They're fifth. They're terrible. Just look at their stats.
All right, so a couple more comments real quick. Barb Mills tuning in. Hello. Mel asking, can we run a score ticker across the bottom?
That'd be fun.
I don't know. There's different things. I think part of the issue with our audio tonight is that the streaming service we're using has implemented some changes. So there is some new stuff that we can do with it. I'll have to look into it. I know there's a bunch of different things we could do. And then Pa says 1979 wasn't that long ago. I was already 10 years old. All right, so we're looking up the Pirates real quick. What did you want to see here?
Just look at their stats. Just look at their players. They're just terrible. When I mean they have no hitting behind him, I mean they wouldn't win a game without him.
Who are they playing? They're playing the Royals.
They're
They're 38-53.
Yeah, they're just terrible. Imagine the Dodgers clear out house. Oh, they have it O'Neal Cruz, and that's literally it. That's literally it.
Their best hitters hitting 203. No, they got McCutcheon,
Yeah, okay.
260.
They're not that good.
Frazier's 255. Nick Gonzalez,
Yeah,
288.
that doesn't mean anything. Look at their home runs.
Well, here's where it matters: is their runs and RBIs.
47, and how many does Green have? 3 times that?
Well, somebody's got to be the worst or bad.
Hey,
Right.
How I look at it is, at least he's not on the Rockies.
So we got comment coming in, James Neighbors. He says, I remember the Pirates were cool for a couple years in the 80s. All right. Do you want to, how about we do this? What?
The giveaway.
You want to talk about this?
Yeah.
You can do a little update on that. While you're doing that, Emery's got something to show you guys. I'm going to just double check the latest entries for the giveaway, because I do have a wheel here with all the names. I went through this earlier today. So I'm just going to check one last time to make sure that I've got all the names. Hop on Facebook and Instagram real quick, make sure that I have all the names listed on here. Didn't miss anything. Emery's going to talk about this, and then we'll do the giveaway here in a minute. So what do you got there? That fancy. Emery's got this fancy, what do they call it? Drip?
Yes.
Is that what the kids are calling it?
No, it's bold.
What is?
It's drip.
Emery's got some drip.
So, as you guys know, last week we talked about the Savannah Bananas, and as we were talking about that, we had kind of started talking about Coach Rack and about who Coach Rack was. Well, after a while, I've gotten so into the Coach Rack and everything else that I thought, and I didn't think I wanted a Coach Rack necklace. So we'll save the necklace for last. So what it is you probably saw the necklace that I was wearing, but we're kind of going to do like a little unboxing, you could say, kind of. So when you get the package, it comes in this nice
So can we say real quick with baseball, especially with youth baseball, little league, things like that, these kids are all into like the drip,
Yeah.
right?
Yes. Look and play good.
Look good, play good. All these kids have these, you wouldn't be able to see it under my beard, but all these kids have these fancy necklaces on.
Yeah.
Emery got, you're not wearing the other one.
No.
I forget what those are called, like the rope ones.
Yeah.
These kids go to these tournaments and they buy them. It's this whole thing now with baseball. So anyway, go ahead.
So when you get the package, I just want to say I thought it was coming in 2 days when I originally ordered this. I had to wait like forever.
Well, you ordered it last week
Yeah.
and you have the holiday.
Yeah.
So it, you know, you have to, it was like 5 business days.
Yeah.
Which
So
in this Amazon Prime era, 5 days is a long time.
yeah. They should start selling these on Amazon. But anyways, so when you get it, it comes in this nice box. That's cardboard, but it's nice. And then it says Rack taught me. So at the end of his videos, he's like, and if someone asks you how you know that, you tell them Rack taught me. And then on the front it says Let's Grow. That's another thing that he always says at the end of his videos. And then when you open it up, oh shoot.
Oh shoot, there it goes. There it goes. Down for the count. Don't open it upside down.
And then when you open it up, right away, we have a photo right there of Coach Rack himself, an autographed photo. And this is, he held this. He held this right here. And then on the back, it has a little handwritten, not actually on this, but a handwritten note, like letter you could say. It says, playing ball is not who you are, playing ball is just what you do, so don't put too much pressure on yourself. Have fun with it, never take a day for granted, give thanks always. Let's grow. It's very cool. And then the necklace would be in this box, but because I already opened it, it is not. It comes with this nice, what would you say this material is?
The box?
Yeah.
I don't know. It is a very nice jewelry box.
Yeah. Magnetic. And then you open it up, and the necklace would be like right here. And then on the top, it says, Let's Grow.
So this is the Let's Grow necklace, right?
This is the Rack taught me.
Oh, the rack. Okay.
Yeah. The RTM.
Yeah, this is like some custom, I don't know how to say it's custom, but it basically is from a custom jewelry company.
Yeah. I forget what it's, what's it called?
I don't know. The actual, like, people that make it.
Droidovecki or something.
So Mel was asking, who is that? I'm assuming you're asking about the card.
That is Coach Rack, and that's whose necklace, or not. Yeah, that's whose necklace that is.
He is a baseball player for the Savannah Bananas.
Yeah.
We talked about them last week on the podcast.
Yeah.
And he's like,
He's actually wearing the necklace in this photo.
would he be like a captain?
You could say he's like top 3. You could say. I don't know if they have captains necessarily. They have fan favorites, and he's definitely one of them.
Yeah.
Definitely one of them.
Definitely a fan favorite. So anyway, Emery saw this thing and wanted it.
Very much so. Worth it.
Had saved up some money. And yeah, it's pretty blingy.
My mom's like, oh, is that what you wanted? And I was like, yeah. She's like, it's very sparkly.
Yeah. Baseball has bling is correct. So that's what all the kids are dripped out in now.
Yep.
So we talked Tigers, we talked All-Stars.
And then, hold on, one more thing real quick. We will be posting the actual, like, unboxing.
Oh, the unboxing video.
Yeah.
We'll share that out.
Of me actually, my first reaction, you could say.
The one thing I wanted to look up before we move off from baseball
Will Vest.
was the trade deadline is coming up as well. Paul says we got to spend hours watching the Savannah Bananas together this past weekend.
Yes. I'm watching all the TikTok dances.
Nice. All right. Okay, so trade deadline's end of the month, so we have some time there. See if the Tigers make any moves. Try to.
I don't know what.
I think they need to add maybe a closer.
No, they have Will Vest.
But you can't just ride Will Vest.
Watch him.
Well, he just smoked that guy. That guy was swinging at the dirt.
My gosh.
I mean, the bat boy is like wondering what was going on there.
Did he strike out? Did he
Why are
swing?
they showing the bat boy? I don't know, but
I don't know. He probably did something. We
he
can't
did
hear it.
something. Yeah, we don't have the audio. He went.
No, yes, he did. He went.
All right, so we have MLB trade deadline coming up the end of the month. We also have Detroit Lions.
Oh, yep. There's another out. 1 out away.
1 out away.
From a just clinic of a game. We have 3 home runs in this game. Baez, Colt Keith, and Zach McKinstry. We didn't see the Baez one.
So we got NFL starting up this month. Do you know that? Training camp? What?
His strike was like in the dirt and he swung at it. Yeah, I did kind of hear. I didn't really remember it, but I knew that it was like kind of around this time.
Yeah. So I'm excited to talk about some Detroit Lions again. Right?
Yeah.
All right, we got to watch. We're going to watch this Will Vest close this game out.
I have his autograph.
Then after he closes this out, I think it's time to do the giveaway.
Yeah.
So let me get this switched around here.
That angle from his picture does not. His face is not that long.
We got the wheel on here.
Jeez.
Wheel of Destiny.
How are we? I don't know how we're gonna do it.
We'll talk about it.
Oh, that's game.
Did he get it?
No.
Ooh, did it? Hit that person's head. What if we do...
7 rounds.
We could spin the wheel for the number of runs the Tigers have. 5.
And then...
The person... So it's not going to be the first winner. Not going to be the second winner.
Not going to be the third.
Not going to be the third.
Not going to be the fourth.
It would be the 5th winner.
Oh, full count.
Well, we can spin it, and so here's the other thing. I'll leave those names on there. Because there's an option, I messed with this earlier, where you can remove the names, but we'll leave them on there.
Well, what if we do the winners of 5 rounds? Take those names off, and then do a spin of just those 5 names.
Another wheel?
Yeah. Like, of just the 5. So the 5 winners compete in a random spin-off.
In a random spin-off? Okay.
I don't know.
We could do that. The other thing I was actually thinking about...
So close.
What if we gave away t-shirts to the other people?
Because then you wouldn't necessarily have to do the spin-off.
Oh, we would say we could take the top 5, like you said.
Yeah, okay.
Or you could, yeah, to your point, the first person t-shirt, second person t-shirt, third person t-shirt, fourth person t-shirt, 5th gets the jersey.
Yeah. Okay.
Want to do it that way?
Good idea? Yeah, I know.
Imagine if the Bat Boy dressed up like little Batman. Alright, come on, here we go. Strike 1. Will Vest is trying to close this one out. Top of the ninth.
16 pitches, probably the most he's ever thrown.
Runner on first base. 2 outs.
That is
What
crazy.
Yeah.
He's like,
88 mile an hour slider. Here we go. One more.
pitch. Come on, this is easy for you, Vest.
Here we go. What's the score? It's 5-1. Tigers are up 5-1 at home. Oh, foul ball.
So do you know that with their gloves they have like the covered up pockets that like you can't see their grip of their
Oh,
fingers?
yeah.
I guess I didn't realize that.
Yeah, because the batters, they can see just based on how they're holding the ball. That's one of the things they're looking for. Oh, he went for that one.
Oh, come on.
He went for that one.
In a Savannah Bananas game, they'd be backflip.
Yeah, that would have been a backflip catch right there. Riley Green.
Over in Coach Rack.
Riley Green makes the final catch, final out. Tigers win 5-1.
Look at Baez's bling.
That dude is happy with the star-spangled banner head.
I thought you were gonna say Slim Shady. That's what I was
It
thinking at
something
first.
that he had.
Do you know the bleach buzz cut? Everyone has it now.
Yeah, I've been seeing more of that.
Yes, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yes, if you guys haven't already, just real quick, appreciate you guys again for tuning in. We're going to do this wheel here in a second. A lot of you have already subscribed due to this giveaway. You subscribed to us on YouTube. Blew us up on there. We're over 117, 118 subscribers on YouTube now. Appreciate that. Make sure to find us on, if you're on Spotify or Apple, if you could subscribe to us there as well. Appreciate that. Give us a like or a rating on those podcast platforms as well. That really helps push things around as well. So thank you. Thank you. We are going to do this, so we just talked about it. If you're
So do
just
you want to
tuning
hold
in.
this so I can click the button?
Yep. So I'll hold the jersey here. What we will do, I've got these listed out just real quick.
We're going to name all of them.
No, I've got all the names. We've got 78 entries. Some of these are, with Instagram, you have your username or whatever. But I put IG again, behind all the Instagram folks. FB behind everybody on Facebook.
And then YT for YouTube.
Yeah, one YouTuber. So there's that. I'm going to move this over for you. And then, so what we're going to do, we're going to spin 5 times.
Yep. The top 5 winners, all going to be entered in the spin.
Are we going to do that?
I think we should.
Okay. We can. I just have to type everybody's names back in. That's the
Yeah.
only thing.
That'd be fine. We just have to remember.
I'd say we do 5.
Yeah, but
The first 4 get a t-shirt, and the 5th gets the jersey. That's the easiest way.
I guess.
Let's just do that. That's the
I think the
simplest.
spin-off's way easier.
No, this is easy.
No, because then, if you win first, you almost don't want to win first.
But that's just how it'll go.
You almost.
All right, Emery wants to do a spin-off. We'll do a spin-off.
You just have to keep track of the people.
No, it will put him in.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we're gonna draw 5 names.
Then
Those 5 people will get thrown into the bucket, right?
where we will then spin one more time, and the winner of that will get the jersey, and the other people will get T-shirts.
Yes. And what I'll do is I'll reach out to people. If we know you live locally, we'll get you this. We'll hand deliver it to you. Same with the T-shirts. If we don't know you, or you live far away or something, I'll reach out to you on Facebook or Instagram, get your address, and we'll get that sent out to you this week. So, all right. I don't think you guys will be able to hear again. We have been having audio issues tonight with the streaming service not wanting to take the soundboard.
Doesn't look like he wants to.
We do have a drum roll, so I'm going to play it.
For us.
For the podcast listeners, we'll be able to hear the drum roll. and we'll be able to hear it. We can always tap it. So I think you can. I'm gonna move the mouse. Can you reach the mouse?
Well, you don't need to.
Or you can press Control Enter. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hit the drum roll. Let's see. Is it ready? Hit it. There's the wheel spinning. Get top 5. Move on.
Oh!
Let's see. Melanie Stevens from Tallahassee.
The luck! My!
Yeah, top 5. Awesome.
And she won the T-shirt giveaway too.
She did. All right, so I'm gonna remove her name.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right, here we go again. All right, wheel spinning. Where are we at?
No!
Tom Welch. Very nice.
Oh man, this
I
is.
feel like we're gonna shuffle it. We have to do a little quick shuffle. But Tom Welch.
It's gonna seem like it's so biased because these are so
These
far.
are people that we know, which is very good. We're gonna shuffle it up.
Yeah, that's.
Shuffle it up a couple times. All right,
Okay.
she's all shuffled. All right, go ahead.
That's.
Here we go. Drum roll.
Oh. Oh, it's not on the click.
Oh, hold on. Okay. There we go. All right, we're spinning. We're spinning. Here we go.
No! No!
Wow. That's my mom. My mother.
My gosh! Oh my gosh! My gosh!
This is good. We'd like some other people. We might have to. We got to get a few other people. Let's go. Drum
You're
roll.
gonna put it on the thing.
It's there.
Come on.
Here we go. Somebody new. There we go. This is the new name for us.
There we go.
Nick Pavkov from Instagram.
There we go. Congrats.
There we go.
You'll be entered in the spin-off. Wait, is this
Yeah.
the last one?
Let's see. We got to get. It's got to be somebody new. Got to be somebody new. Let's go.
Drum roll.
All right, here we go. Drum roll.
Come
Here
on.
we go. Wheel spinning and. Whoa! Very close. Almost our buddy Brian. A. Gibbons, 14 from Instagram. Should we do one more?
Why not?
Well, here's the thing. My mother already has a T-shirt.
Melanie
Mel
always.
already has one. Tom does not. So that's one. I'd say we get 2 more.
Yeah.
Let's throw 2 more in the bucket. All right, here we go.
So wait, like two. We're doing
We're
two
doing
more.
2 more spins. Let's go. There we go. Wheels spun and
That's.
wow. There it is. Sean Douglas from Instagram.
Congrats.
Very nice. All right, one more. This is it. This has got to be it.
Okay, let's go.
Last spin. Yes, well, Mel Stevens visited us last week, and she happened to get Emery to sign her T-shirt while she was in town. Here we go.
Oh,
Where is it?
yours.
Joel, our buddy Joel Harrison.
Did he win?
He did win a T-shirt.
Yeah.
These. Listen, this is not set up. You guys can
Oh my
see
gosh.
this list posted live.
Man.
All right, that's it. That's
Yeah.
gotta be it, though. All right.
Okay. Wow.
All right, so here we go. Here's our list. I need to.
Man.
Let me see if I can copy this.
That was. Man.
Let me see
I think we know.
if I can delete this and do that.
There we go.
There we go.
That was easy.
Okay, so we've got Mel Stevens. She's watching live. Tom Welch.
Tom Welch. Penny Allison.
Penny Allison.
Nick
Pavkov.
Pakov. A. Gibbons, 14. Sean Douglas, and Joel Harrison for the spin of spins.
For the spin of spins. So here's the deal. We've already mentioned this.
One person.
One spin.
Yep.
One winner.
They will be getting the jersey. The other people will be getting shirts. If
you've already got t-shirts, we'll get you something.
Yeah.
We'll get something. All right. Here she goes one last time for
the spin of all spins.
We're going to drum roll it, and then air horn it, and make
Let's
noise.
Go.
Let's go. Hold on. Okay, go. Here we go. Wheels spinning.
Let's go. Who is it?
Who is it going to be?
Who is it?
Wow, it's Mel
Stevens of Tallahassee has won the giveaway.
Wow, well deserving.
Well deserving.
Mel Stevens has been a long-time listener and subscriber.
Since day one.
Since day one.
Listened to pretty much every episode, I think.
She has been on, I think.
Yeah, I think every episode.
Every episode. Maybe missed one, and that was because we switched the date and she didn't know.
Yeah.
So.
That's on us.
That is on us. Well deserving. So we are happy for you to win.
Let's get a round of applause.
Let's get a round of applause. I do have that somewhere here too. Again, I don't know that you guys will be able to hear it. All right.
There we go.
The rest of you, so Tom, Penny, Nick, A. Gibbons, Sean Douglas, Joel, you were runners up. You will get t-shirts if you haven't got one already. And I will be reaching out on Instagram and just Instagram to get that information from you guys. Again, we really do appreciate all the support, everybody tuning in every week, and this is just the beginning. Let's keep saying this. It's episode 24, but just the beginning. We're just getting started here, and we're only going to get better. This is going to keep going. We've got other giveaways planned.
For the upcoming football season.
We'd probably give away a Lions jersey, maybe a Michigan jersey. We'll see. Definitely Lions jersey.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we appreciate you guys tuning in. Appreciate all the shares, all the love, all the support. Again, we're just getting started here and are pretty excited. You guys have all been awesome, been very good to Emery the Sports Kid. He's having fun. He's starting to get recognized out in public.
Am I?
Yeah. Everywhere we go, somebody's asking about the podcast.
Yeah.
So, this week, actually, we got an exciting... We're going to go golfing with our friends with the Mitten State Sports Corner podcast. They were one of the first ones to help us get started, too.
Mm-hmm.
So, shout out them. They got a big golf outing going on this weekend we're looking forward to.
Mm-hmm.
Our friends with JMC Sports are going to be there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, we've made some awesome friends so far. We're just getting started. Appreciate everybody for tuning in.
Yep.
I think that's it. Time to lock it down. Congrats again, Mel
Yep.
Stevens, well-deserved winner of this Parker Meadows autographed jersey.
Yep.
So, thank you guys. Thank you. And let's close her down. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear the music or not, but thank you for tuning in. Have a blessed week. We will see you guys again next week. Same time. Same place. Thanks for tuning in to the Sports Kid Podcast. Time to close her down.